May the force be with you. Star Wars Day just went by a couple of weeks ago, and Towel Day just went by a couple of days ago. And science fiction aficionados rejoice! I'm Axat, and I'm here to share with you my enthusiasm for all things science fiction, starting with Star Wars Visions. Now, Visions second season just came out a couple of weeks or maybe a month ago on Disney Plus Hotstar, and I watched it, and I loved the way that lots of cultures and lots of different mythologies, lots of different settings were explored in the 8-9 episodes, because every episode was unique in its own way. Every episode was made using the Star Wars concept of the light side of the force and the dark side of the force, battling it out against each other, good winning over evil, sometimes evil becoming good, not really good becoming evil, because that's not the way things work in the Star Wars extended universe. But apart from the very distinct visualistic styles and animation styles that were used in the episodes, the storylines were unique in the way that only native people of cultures can be. For example, so the prime example I can use is one of the episodes which is set in Rajasthan in India. And what a coincidence, what a lovely spiral that two of the recent series that I have watched and appreciated, well, I won't say appreciated, but which I have watched, which we watched, wife and I, because baby Advitya is not exposed to adult material yet, even though she doesn't know what she's watching. But babies have a tabula rasa, a blank slate. So everything that can create an impression on them, we try and make it positive. Let's come back from that tangent, because I tend to digress a lot. So in the plotline, in the episode that was set in Rajasthan in India, which led me to this spiral about Dahad on Amazon Prime and Saas Bahu or Flamingo on Disney Plus Hotstar. And Dahad is the better series of the two, just FYI. I have reviewed both of them. You can check out those videos as well if you want some fun in your life and if you understand Hindi, right? Because if you are not bilingual, if you don't understand Hindi, don't bother. Alright, stick to this video. And in that episode, they show how a little girl can have the potential to bring balance to the entire universe, which is also explored in the last episode of Visions, in which the song of a little cute cuddly bear can turn the corrupted kyber crystals that are used to create the lightsabers. She can purify them, even though they have been corrupted, into the dark side, the red side, because red is the dominant color of the dark side, and blue and green, bluish greens are the dominant color of the light side of the force throughout the Star Wars extended universe. Okay, so science fiction and cultures, how different cultures portray their stories through science fiction is something that is very important today, because the younger generation needs to understand that technology is not limited to just propagation of fake news or armchair activism or anything. Technology at its best is used to improve human lives, and that brings me to the latest things that have come out of the Star Wars extended universe: Mandalorian season 3 and Andor. So Andor was appreciated by one of my friends, dear Mr. Sundar Lal Gupta ji, who had no inkling of the Star Wars universe before watching Andor, and he watched it as a standalone series, and it resonated with him because of its ideas of rebellion, of good trying to defeat evil, even though evil has way too much power and good is, dissipated in small pockets. And Mando, of course, it's the classic theme of the lone gunslinger waging his war against the corrupt forces, not just for his personal or individual self, but as a part of a clan, as part of the Mandalorians. And I think all these expressions of creativity are essential to make sure that the younger generation is inspired to use technology for the greatest benefit of mankind. And with that, I will call this Sunday Fun Day vlog to an end. Thank you so much for watching. Do share what you think about science fiction, about technology, about how our future looks like in the comments. And I'm Axat, as you can see. Namaste and take care. Stay safe.